What is up, beautiful stranger friends? I hope you're having an amazing day. If you're new to my channel, my name's Karissa, and welcome to my YouTube channel. As of October, I've been doing YouTube for 6 years, which is mind-blowing, but I've never actually done a welcome trailer or any type of video that really was my background of who I am and what I do and what I want this channel to be about. So I thought that my first video back in a while, it would be a perfect opportunity to reacquaint ourselves. So let's do that. I started this channel when I was 19 years old and I was living in Vancouver, British Columbia. I was living alone and I was a fashion merchandising student and I wanted to meet people without leaving my house because, God forbid, who wants to leave the house? And I put myself on the internet. I'll link my first video down below, but I had no idea what YouTube was about to become. When I graduated from Blanche Macdonald, my lease had run up on my apartment, and at the time I was in a long distance relationship, and I thought, okay, well, I don't want it to be long distance forever. I don't have any ties here, I'm not in school, I don't have a lease anymore. I am kind of thinking of moving, and so I packed up everything that I owned and I moved across the world to Australia to be with my boyfriend Glenn. When I moved to Australia in 2011, I had a working holiday visa and I lived kind of in the middle of nowhere. It's in this small little town called Lake Manmora, and there wasn't any transit and I didn't drive. So I was stuck at home and I thought, okay, well, let's make the best of it. I'm gonna pour all my love and time and effort into YouTube, and that's what I did. Australia really started to feel like home for me. I was making new friends and enjoying the culture and just really assimilating into daily life in a different country. The more that I settled in my new life in Australia, the more I was comfortable showing on camera. So I started to vlog more and I started to bring you guys places. I met the most amazing, wonderful people whom I am so grateful to call my friends. And I started my first business with my brother. If you didn't know, I own Socialized Lashes, and I started that while I was in Australia. And Glenn and I bought our first home, and I got permanent residency in Australia, and many firsts happened for me in that country, and I will forever be grateful. Glenn and I had always had the agreement that Australia wasn't going to be our permanent home. Canada was always the end goal, but it just kind of got pushed back a few years. So we sold our house in January and we did a bit of traveling in Australia before we left. It was so much fun. I did a lot of vlogging during that time, so I will leave that down below if you'd like to catch up on some of our last Australia adventures. But Glenn and myself and our little puppy Lola moved over to Vancouver. Since we've moved into this space, we've had a pretty interesting time trying to get our life back into a routine, and that's why you haven't seen me. Everyone has those moments of, holy shit, can I handle this? But it spits you out the other side feeling like, you know what, you can. And that's where I'm kind of now, on the other side of one of the most stressful and difficult times in my adult life, and I'm ready for that new chapter. I want this to be your happy place, a constant place of growth. I want to be able to create a feeling of community, of being able to connect with you guys, because deep down that's what this is all about. This is why we're here, is to connect with each other on whatever level it may be. I have so much to learn from you guys and so much more to share, and I'm really excited for this next chapter. Thank you for watching this video, and I will be seeing you very soon.